Hello folks, Kyle here, Dark 30 Outdoors. Hey, today's video, it's going to be brought to you by Saker. They reached out to me and asked me to do a review of their mini chainsaw, and I agreed. So, I don't do a lot of these, but I figured that this has a practical purpose for you know, a way that I might use it. What I'll do for the most part is when I go deer hunting and I want to trim out some shooting lanes, I'll use this. I think it'll be a little bit quicker, easier, more efficient than a handsaw. Get this thing in action. I've also got some smaller stuff in the yard here that I'd like to trim up, so I'll definitely get this out here in the next day or two and practice with it. I assume it's going to need charged, but yeah, I figured we'll do an unboxing, go over some of the basics, and I'll use it, and then I'll share with you what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Okay, again, this is this 4-inch Saker mini electric chainsaw. Let's go ahead and unbox it and take it out and see what it looks like. Instruction manual, I'm sure that will be very helpful. 20-volt battery. It comes with just one. Electrical cord to change said 20-volt battery. And here is the saw. Wow, I thought there'd be some putting it together, but it looks like it is totally put together. There is no assembly required for this bad boy. That is it. Has a nice little safety guard there. It feels nice and lightweight. Let's see, I think on the box it had the weight. 1.1 kilograms. I have no idea what the conversion is on the math there to pounds, but I could always put that on the screen here. In the hand, it does not feel too heavy. I don't know what the runtime is for the battery. I'll have to look that up, or by experience, I'll learn what the runtime is. I got to tell you, this little guard on the handle, it feels a little bit clunky or quirky right out of the gate, right out of the box. That's one thing right there that I don't know about. It looks like it's super easy to take off with just a couple of small screws, and maybe I'll use it with it and I'll use it without it, and we'll see. I'll definitely keep that on there. That's a major safety thing. So, but yeah, I'll make sure I get it charged up and we'll see how it does. Right here on the box, it does say it has a satisfaction guarantee. We like that. there is probably about the beefiest thing I would try to cut with this. You can see that's about the size of the blade. But I don't know, that's probably 4 inches in diameter. It's a pretty good sized log. I mean, it's bigger than my arm, so pretty impressed. It's got good power to cut through that. That's awesome. Now that's a log. Okay, folks, there you have it. The Saker Mini Electric Chainsaw. I showed it to you in action. I tell you what, I'm really pleased with this little mini saw. It's got a 20-volt battery. It had decent runtime. I might actually look into getting a second battery. It'd be really cool if they sold this in a package that included 2 battery packs. It has decent runtime, but if I hike out into the woods to a deer hunting spot that's kind of deep into, you know, mile deep, 2 miles deep, and I want to clear out a spot, maybe 2-3 different hunting spots of shooting lanes, I don't know if this is going to have enough runtime. But, you know, if you're on your back 40 and you just, you know, walk back here and want to cut out a couple lanes on a new spot, sure, you know, it'll give you plenty of runtime. That's pretty much the only knock I had on this thing. When you are cutting, you got to have a kind of a clean cut. If you get a second contact point, it does want to kind of bind and bog down. But outside of that, this thing was really great. It has fantastic power, and it seems to have most of that power was available for the whole runtime. So I presume this has got a lithium ion battery, because it didn't get weaker and weaker and weaker and then die. It had full power right up until about the end, then it was just dead. So and charge time was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah, if you had a car adapter, you know, you could maybe use it and then charge it and use it again. But I hope you're going to be out there for a long time, maybe all day, because it takes a while to charge that battery. So excellent power, really good cutting surface for a mini handsaw that's pretty light in the hand. I never felt any torque or felt like it was a lot of work to utilize this out there in the field. So I'm really pleased with this mini saw. I think it's a great item. I think it's a great addition to my hunting tools. It's going to make life a lot easier on me. This is a nice little addition to my arsenal. I really like it. I feel like I'm kind of rambling here, but the pros: good cutting power, good cutting size. I think I was able to cut through a kind of a large limb or small log that was about 5.5 inches in diameter. So, I mean, it can take on surprisingly larger stuff than I kind of expected. Like I said, the only things that I didn't really like about it was that it only comes with 1 battery. Maybe about 20, somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes of runtime. I didn't exactly calculate that. Good power, decent runtime. We'll see how it does on durability. This was just kind of my initial impression. I wanted to get a review out here on this. They sent this to me and asked me to do a review, so I certainly said I would oblige that, give it its initial go through and see what I like. So I tell you what, if this does have good durability, it's an awesome little mini saw. My initial impression, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And if it has good durability and it really lasts, that could improve to like a 9 out of 10. So check them out if you get a chance. It's Saker Mini Electric Chainsaw. I think you'll really like it. I like mine. That's all I got for you today. As always, thanks for watching.